Talk about being down on your luck. Well, I remember when I got out the pen, I got with this girl a few months after I got out. Before that, girls are just playing games and stuff and just playing mind tricks and just, wasting my time. Not saying all girls are like that, but a lot of them are, you feel me? And, you got to keep your guard up. Girls say it's always guys, but, it's vice versa. But, I met this girl and everything was cool. And then her family started just getting on my helmet, like just telling me what I need to do in the relationship. And her dad was like all in my ear, but he wouldn't say it to my face. He would say it on Facebook and stuff. And me and her fell out. We got in a big argument, and I just was like, I just can't do this shit no more. But deep down, I loved her, you know what I'm saying? And she ended up becoming pregnant with my kid, and she went and cheated on me, and then had an abortion. Okay, so we broke up. I found out about that. We broke up. I got with this other girl, you know what I mean? And this girl was just like, if you don't do this, I'm going to leave you. If you don't do that, I'm going to leave you. She was making me feel insecure in the relationship. And ain't nothing wrong with the guy being insecure because it happens, And, there's red flags and everything. And then she started showing another side. And, deep down, I was like, it might not last. This might not last right here. And I'm going to take my backpack off real quick. So we ended up getting a place together. And, I fell in love with her, I fell in love with her because she treated me better than any woman ever did. She rubbed my back, you know what I mean? She was always there for me, She was always asking me what's on my mind, you know what I mean? And, she was beautiful. But anyways, she had a plan to leave me when she got her taxes. We were living in the hood, so I'm always going and checking on the car and stuff. And one thing I didn't like is she didn't want me working, you know what I mean? She would rather me just go to school, watch her kids. That was kind of a red flag that I didn't pick up on at the time. But anyways, she ended up leaving me, it was all planned out. She got her tax return. The plan was we're going to get out the hood. I was going to put my money with her money, and we were going to get about. And really, she just wanted to get out on her own, and she said the relationship was boring. So that didn't work out, you know what I mean? I ended up on the streets after, like a couple months or whatever. Things just went downhill. I couldn't get nothing done. And so I ended up going to jail. And I was talking to this girl before I went to jail. And we ended up getting together when I was in jail. I was in Sacramento County Jail. And she was down for me, She put money on my books. She came to visit me 2 times a week. You know what I'm saying? But she wasn't really my type like that, But I was trying to look past that. You know what I mean? And, I was catching a little bit of feelings towards her, but at the same time it bothered me because there was things that bothered me about her appearance. And I know looks aren't everything, So, I forgot to say that I bought a car before this. And I had it for 2 hours, got it impounded. Then I paid the guy the money to, because he had to pay for the police fees, and he got it out the impound. And, this girl was holding on to my car when I was in jail. I did 3 months in Sacramento County Jail. I've already been to prison. I've been to jail hella times, for bullshit. So she holds my car. She holds on my belongings. She was doing hella shit for me. You know what I mean? She was down for me. I get out of jail, and I tell her, because I was a little buzzed and stuff, you know what I mean? I told her that, I just didn't want to rush things. And that was a big mistake on my part because she talked me into moving in with her at her and her friend's pad. It was really her friend's house, but she rented a room there. They were roommates. So, you know what I mean? I had that plan. I had like almost 3 racks when I got out of jail. And it was my money, And I was looking forward to that, and I was like, you know what, when I get out, I should just put this money towards a place, Fuck moving in with this girl. I'm not even into her like that. I have love for her. I care about her, you know what I mean? But I don't know if I want to settle down with her, you know what I mean? And so anyways, long story short, or maybe it will be short, I don't know. But anyways, I tell her that, and I gave her money, her roommate $300 for rent, and I bring all my stuff, you know, from her sister's house because she kept it at her sister's, and I have my car. My car breaks down as soon as I pull it down the street from her sister's. She had like everything at her sister's house. I don't know why, but you know, maybe she was sketchy about her friend. So my car breaks down. Had to get a new alternator, and this girl switches up on me, starts treating me like shit because of what I said when I first got out. You know what I mean? She starts treating me like shit. And I ended up getting kicked out after I paid $300 rent, after I spent hella money on the both of us, after I figured, oh, I was going to stay here for a little bit, so you know, why not spend a little money? We went to the casino, we went a few places, and, you know, I was having fun because I got out of jail, you know. And anyways, she booted me. Her friend didn't want to give me back the rent money, and I ended up coming back on the streets. And I started seeing everybody, you know, that were homeless. And they're, oh, you're back, Kay? I was like, yeah, I was in jail and I was with this girl, but she screwed me over. You know what I mean? And, you know, so it's been hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people out here, like, I don't like hanging around, like, people that are on drugs, that are just low lives, that are doing nothing. You know what I mean? And they come and they try to distract me, and it's like, I'm just trying to do my own thing, man. I'm cool with everybody, but at the same time, I'm not a follower, you know what I mean? I'm just my own person. And that's just me. And then you got people that are middle class out here that look down on homeless, you know what I mean? And it makes me feel like we're from two different species, you know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up, but that's implanted in my head. You know what I'm saying? That we're two different species, and, you know, I'm an outsider, you're whatever, you know what I'm saying? You think you're better than me. And it's hard for me to look people in the eyes when I go in grocery stores. It's hard for me to look people in the eye, to communicate with them, to say hi, you know, to greet people, because I feel like they're gonna look down on me. Not just because they think I'm homeless, because I don't look homeless a lot of the time, but I am. And you know what I mean? Sometimes I look really homeless. It just all depends, you know. And you know, there's people like, there's a Safeway I go to, right? I go to the Safeway. And these people in there know me. I've never spoken to them, but they see me all the time. I remember when I had my car, I was sleeping in it, but I was out there during the day just trying to, you know, keep the AC on, trying to stay cool. And they'd be out there on their smoke break, you know what I mean, outside of Safeway, and they'd just be laughing at me, and they'd be making jokes. You know, I don't know what they were saying, but I know they're laughing. They're staring straight at me, and they're smirking, laughing. And every time I walk past them, you know what I mean, when I go in there to take a bird bath or to do whatever, you know, they give me dirty ass looks. So yeah, and before that, it's just anyone who finds out that I'm homeless or anyone's homeless and they're not homeless, they keep a distance from, you know what I mean? They think they're better than that person, you know what I'm saying? And where I stay, half of the town is homeless. So you got half of the town who's homeless, a small majority that's middle class that's trying to fit in with high class that thinks they're better than us. And then you got high class, you know what I mean, the people that have good careers and, you know, nice houses, ritzy-ditzy white people, you know what I mean? And you got those people. And I'm out here kind of just stuck in all this bullshit where I'm like, I don't want to be in the homeless, you know, the category, you know what I mean? But, you know, at the same time, I don't really give a fuck what people think. I don't care. I don't give a shit what people think, because their opinions don't mean shit at the end of the day. Because, well, you know, are they doing anything for me? Are they family, or do they care about me? No, they don't give a fuck. So why do I care about them, you know? There's no point in caring about that, you know, what people think at all. I walk around with my blankets over my shoulder, and I don't give a fuck if people laugh driving by. I don't care who sees me being homeless. I really don't care. When I talk to girls, I'm homeless. I tell them straight up because it's honest. You know, I'm just being honest, and honesty gets you nowhere, because once they find out that, they're like, oh, well, I hope things get better for you. And it's like, okay, well, you're not a real woman in my eyes, because you're, you know, looking down on me, and you're not willing to help me get out of the situation, you know? And I'm not expecting a girl to do that, but at the same time, if we've been talking for a minute and then I tell you that, you know what I'm saying, and then you know, want to block me or lose contact, that just shows right there you're not the one. Because in my eyes, I want a girl to accept me when I'm down and out right here, because if I'm not down and out and I'm doing good and then you accept me, then I can't show no love. I can't have that love for you. And I know that because I know myself. And I'm hoping I find a girl before I get out of this situation, because I want a girl to accept me for myself as a human being, and I want that, you know. And it doesn't work like that with a lot of people because they're judgmental, you know. So I might end up in the situation where I get on top, I get my life together, and then girls are, you know, oh yeah, you want to be in a relationship? Like, no, I don't. And honestly, I got trust issues right now where I don't even know if I do or not, you know, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna get my backpack because I got people looking at me, you know what I mean? But you know, everywhere I go, people stare at me, you know. I'm outcasted, and it sucks, but at the same time, I really don't care, because I'm going somewhere in life, and that's all that matters, you know what I mean? I'm walking across the street because I'm trying to go to my storage. I gotta get my blankets out and stuff for the night, and then I'm gonna head back to my camp, little camp area, you know what I mean? And that's it. I don't give a crap what people think, you know, straight up. Some people are out here homeless. I don't want people to know I'm homeless. Like, I don't care if people know I'm homeless, you know what I mean? I'm fucking homeless. And I'm not, don't, in this video, don't get me twisted or anything thinking, oh, I'm looking for a girl to take care of me. No, I'm a hard-working man, and, you know, I got no problem getting out there and working and doing what's up for me. But I can't hold no job on the streets. I don't do programs, and the only thing I could do is save up the little bit of money I get each month, which ain't nothing, you know. At the same time, a guy needs intimacy, you know. He needs that. He needs a woman, you know, to be around sometimes, you know. And a lot of these chicks ain't like that, you know. But I'm going to my storage right now. This dude that owns the place, literally a year ago when I became homeless, almost a year ago, and he told me that I can't stay there more than like 5 minutes because I'm homeless, and you know, I'm not allowed to sort my stuff out. I'm not allowed to, you know, stay there for any period of over 5 minutes. And he told me this when I literally opened up the door to my storage, and I started looking around in there. He's like, are you done? Are you gonna go? I'm like, hold on, bro, I just got in here. And then he started cussing me out, trying to start a little argument, and saying he'd call the cops on me and shit. So my storage is thrashed, you know, and it makes me on edge that I feel like I'm gonna get kicked out if I stay there more than 5 minutes. And it sucks, but I'm gonna get off the streets in a couple months, you know. Fuck all these judgmental people, fuck these haters, fuck these stuck-up girls. I'm not tripping off it. You know, like I said, I want a girl to accept me for me. Not because of what I have, not because I'm doing good, not because a lot of people care about me and love me. I want a girl to accept me for me, and that's it. You know, I want a girl to see my heart, and that, you know, but in time, you know, it's hard for me to trust these girls. I've had nothing but, you know, girls play with my mind and play bullshit on me. So what am I supposed to do, you know? That's all I know. It's all you know, it's all I've experienced, you know what I'm saying? And I go charge my phone on the other side of town, and over there, you know, I got these Asian people out there. They give me dirty looks because, you know, like, other people come in the area and they thrash the place, and they blame all homeless people, and really it's not me. You know, there's a lot of, you know, heroin addicts and low-life motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm not on drugs, I'm not tweaking. I'm not doing none of that, you know, hardcore fucking bullshit. And that's how it is out here, you know? It's how it is everywhere. So I feel like I'm not, you know, human being sometimes, you know? I feel like I'm not a human because of just the way I look, you know, tattoo-wise, you know what I'm saying? My tattoos, I look Hispanic. I'm not Hispanic, I'm Arabic and white. You know, I'm half Arabic, half white. My mom's white, my dad's Saudi Arabian. But, you know, people always think, oh, he's a criminal, he's this, he's that. You know, I got a tough looking appearance, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a cool guy. I'm pretty mellow, and I get along with everybody. I don't want people to be afraid of me or nothing. I'm trying to just chill. But, and then when they find out you're homeless on top of that, it's even worse, you know? Like I said, when I go in that Safeway, I haven't, you know what I'm saying? Here's the cops right here. They haven't been fucking with me lately, but they do, you know, every once in a great blue moon when I'm walking with people, or, you know what I mean? Which I hardly do, because I'm out here on a solo tip. But I had a friend that I was hanging out with, and because he was brown, cops was always stopping us. And this dude's Native American. He's all, you know, all about sweating and peace, you know what I mean? And he's all into his heritage, you know? And these cops just kept trying to break us apart as friends, you know what I'm saying? And it was pretty fucked up. But yeah, these, you know, like I went, you know, like I was saying, I went to Safeway. I've been going there for a year straight, you know what I mean? Almost, like, about a year. And they always follow me in there. They follow me like down each aisle. They act all casual and everything. And you got all these other people in there stealing. You got all these people in there stealing, you know what I mean? Taking bottles, taking food. And I just go in there and bird bath, you know what I mean? But they're always watching me, you know, thinking I'm gonna steal one day. And it's fucked up, you know? But it is what it is. My storage is coming up pretty soon. And my eyes are kind of low because I wear contacts and they're kind of dry right now. So sometimes my eyes get a little beady. You know, I'm gonna get out of the situation, you guys, and I'm gonna be doing good. You know, one of these days you're gonna see me on YouTube with a nice suit on, or a button up, you know what I mean, with some nice clothes on, you know what I mean, with some dress shoes. And I'm gonna have my own place. I'm gonna have my life together, you know what I mean, job, and you know, it's gonna be a lovely situation. So don't think this is gonna be forever, y'all. It might be for some months, it might be for 6 months, it might be for 3 months, 4 months, but I'm gonna get out of this situation, you know what I mean? I'm not counting on no girl, I'm not counting on nobody. I'm counting on my interests, and I'm counting on money, and I got things coming. So it's all good, y'all. You know what I mean? Hold on real quick. I don't even care who hears me, you know what I mean? Had to put my backpack on all the way. This is my daily routine, y'all. I go to the soup kitchen, I come back, go to my storage, and my car, I sold that shit because it was a melon. It wasn't in the beginning, but it started having a lot of problems, you know what I mean? And I'm just getting sick of it. But yeah, there's some cool homeless people out here, you know, but at the same time, you know, they want to distract you, you know what I mean? And then you got ones that are just on drugs and they're all spun out and they're just talking about bullshit, and you don't want to sit there and talk to them, you know? You got better things to do with your life, you know what I mean? Even though I'm homeless and I have a boring life right now, I still feel like I have better things to do, you know what I mean? That's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, till next time, God bless.